Hello, welcome to a disastrous. I'm trying to make sure my face dries. Hello guys, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel, welcome to another video. Welcome to a makeup tutorial-ish kind of video where I do my Eid makeup and we talk about some bunch of stuffs. If you would like to know, if this video is the kind of just continue watching the video. It is good we catch some fun once in a while on this channel. So Eid Mubarak, guys. Even though it's not Eid yet, it's like the 27th day of 28 days. So the first thing we're going to be doing is I had already cleaned my face and I had applied moisturizer. Can you guys see? Moisturizer. And then the next thing I'm going to be applying is this primer. I like to use my hands because it's kind of easy. Okay, so we are supposed to be talking about the questions you are supposed to ask your spouse or your partner before marriage. For me, number one is ask about his view on marriage. What does he think marriage is? Guys, I'm going to be spraying this primer spray. It is very important for both of you to be on the same page when it comes to your perception of marriage. Does he see marriage as companionship, or he just sees marriage as I have a wife, a cleaner, and a slave? Is that how he sees marriage to be? You guys need to be on the same page on that. From experience, I did not have this conversation with my husband, and it kind of affected us in the first 6 months to a year of our marriage, because I feel like both of us were not on the same page on how we saw marriage. He saw marriage differently and I saw marriage differently. So you guys need to be on the same page. I'm going to be applying this foundation. My skin color kind of fluctuates, so I'm going to be using can you guys see these two foundations. You can see that one is lighter, one is I would be using this beauty blender. The second thing I would advise you talk about before marriage is finance. The second thing I feel like we should talk about before marriage is finance. Now, I and my husband talked about finance probably because I had a business going on for me as at that time, and we talked about my money being my money, his money being our money, kind of stuff like that. And it is very important to talk about how much he has, how much he's willing to afford, how much he is going to afford, or the kind of lifestyle he's going to afford. So you don't come in expecting so much from him that he cannot deliver. So the next thing we're going to be doing is applying this concealer under my eyes and then on the bridge of my nose and here. So I and my husband had that conversation. We were really clear about how much he can afford, what he can afford, the kind of lifestyle he can afford to give to me. And I kind of thought about it, and I reached a conclusion of, I can survive with this. So the next thing I feel like it is important for you to talk about with your spouse before marriage is talking about career. Now, do you want to be a career woman? Do you already have something going on for you that you would like to maintain? This is very important. It is important to have that conversation with him, so at least he knows, and then if he's going to accommodate you continuing that, or not. That's going to help you make a decision. For example, if you cannot live without like your job or your business, you still want to maintain that and all of that shenanigans, you guys get to talk about it so that you avoid little problems. Even though having those conversations go is not going to really determine if he might say yes, you continue working and you're excited, and then once you're married, the guy just feels like, oh, Yenza, I have control over her life, so say and he'll just say, oh no, I'm not going to oh no, but I keep, or you're not going to work, or you're not going to run that business and all of that. But it is good to still have the conversation and just have like this level of understanding between both of you guys, so that by the time that you have a proof or something to stand by Kingani when like he's trying to tell you, no, I don't want you to work or something like that. But if you're comfortable with not working, it's equally a good thing. All these questions all these questions you ask, your views or perception of them tends to change after marriage, depending on the situation that you find yourself. Like for me, for example, you talked about me working. I loved my business. I wanted to still run my business and all of that. But after coming into marriage, having my first child, my second child, I decided to put my business on hold so that at least I can give my kids approximately, let's say, 3 years of my life, like taking care of them solely before going back into business or even getting a 9 to 5 regular job. So I had a conversation with him. He was okay with it, and here we are today. So it's good to have that conversation, whether it's not just about a job. It can be about school. For example, maybe you're still in school and you want to finish school, and some men can say, kina iya karasa makaranta a gidana, and once you're in the house, the guy will just change his mind all of a sudden. See, men are weird in a way. So it's good to have that conversation. It's just a foundation for whatever happens, like in a long run at Chicken Aura. You guys, this video is going to be long because I don't know, I can't do the makeup and talk at the same time. So this is a darker shade of foundation. I want to use it to just do a little bit of contour to my nose, and then here, the modern way of doing makeup now that I have seen, I see people doing, is them applying their contour before. You can add a darker shade if this is too light for you, but this makeup is for our neutral girlies out there that just wants to look flawless at the same time, with makeup, but like don't look like there's makeup on. You get. So the third thing I want to talk about is I would like to. Is it the third or the fourth? God. So the next thing I am going to be doing is setting under my eyes. Okay, the fourth question I feel like you should talk about is children. Now, a lot of us get excited when you're about to get married, like kina senyara immediately. Wasumazan are not like that. So it's like, it should be like a conversation, like do you want to have kids immediately? Do we wait a little? What do we do? What do we do to avoid that for a bit? Stuff like that. You guys get to, it is nice you get to talk about that a lot. And then I think at the same time, it is nice to talk about your kind of person when you're living with other people in the same space, because see, it's not easy to live in the same space with someone. So I feel like you are supposed to kind of talk about it and talk about children and stuff like that. I didn't have that conversation with my husband because, well, and I think a lot of women will not even have that conversation with their husbands or their potential partners, because we're all excited, we're getting married, we're aiming to attach. So we don't get to ask those questions and all of that sort. But it is really very important. So the reason why I'm just going to set my face with like a compact powder, this is the powder powder palette I'm using. It's because I am going for a kind of neutral look. So I'm going to be setting the whole of my face right now. See, I wanted to do this makeup like, you know, sit in my studio area and like do it, you know, the professional style way and all of that, but it just seemed to be too serious for me, and that's the reason why I am sitting over here in my room by my window and using the natural light to do this. I don't even know how this video is going to turn out. I don't know if I would even upload this video. Anyway, this is what the makeup is looking like up close and personal. I'm not feeling it, but they say that we should trust the process, so I'm going to be trusting the process. Hey guys, I feel like those are the three things or 5. I'm contouring my face right now. You guys, please ignore the sound in my background. There's a mosque close to my house and they happen to be doing tafsir today. The next thing I'm going to be doing is contouring my nose. I'm contouring my nose with a darker shade of powder. You guys, Eid Mubarak. How are you prepping for Eid and all of that, Lord? Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is my brows now. You guys, basically those are like the 3 important questions I feel like you should ask your spouse before marriage. Every other question like is something you can, you know, it's something you can maneuver whilst in the marriage, but you know, the question about his perception of marriage, financial aspect of, you guys, this video is not videoing, but I have started. I should as well finish it. Guys, see, I'm not really good with making videos and talking, like doing makeup videos and talking. It doesn't really work. I told you this is a part of makeup that I hated, not that I hate, like doing on myself. So I'm using these 2 concealers to conceal my brows, and at the same time, I don't know, I'm not really good at talking whilst doing makeup. Like I feel like I need like a level of concentration while doing it. You guys, one funny thing is all of these questions that we even say you should ask before getting married, you might ask them, you guys understand it, and then when you come into marriage it becomes something else. I'm not feeling this makeup, you guys. I applied my eyeliner off camera. See, I am not really feeling this makeup, this whole makeup thing. I'm not really good with doing makeup on myself. I kind of hate it, except if I have to. So what I'm doing right now is just applying. You guys, my energy has been off lately. I'm just applying a dark powder from this palette, this one, on my eyelids, just to give my eyelid a little bit of depth. You know, at a point in this video I stopped filming and I just said I'm not going to upload this video, but today is Ramadan day 28, I guess. Yeah, 28, and I just know that if I am actually not going to upload this video, I shall know that one. But I thought about it again and I just feel like you guys should watch and feel the switch in my energy, because I don't know, I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm not feeling it anymore. I don't know if you guys notice, but like I really don't like doing makeup on myself. When I was learning makeup, I wasn't learning makeup to do makeup on my face, so I wasn't really doing makeup on my face. I was doing makeup on other people's face. I was basically learning to like do makeup for other people, so I wasn't doing makeup on my face. That's the reason why it's difficult for me to like do makeup on my face. I didn't want to upload this video, but I'll still upload it like that. If I was to do my Eid makeup, I'm not the type that wants like a lot of orishi on my face, so this would be like what I would basically look like. Let's do the lips, you know, and just wrap this up because I've already started. Let's just finish it. I'm going to be using these 3 different shades of like lipstick for my lips. It struggled to do makeup on my face, but because somebody requested I do that in my previous live video, I'm doing that now. This is supposed to be brown. Why is it looking like it is not brown? The brown is not browning. Wow, you guys, the stuff popped. I'm going to be trashing this. So I'm not going to change your clothes. I didn't say you should play with water. You have to wear dark clothes. So guys, I just remember today is Saturday and I'm supposed to go live. I'm supposed to go live on here, so as soon as I'm done with this makeup, I'm gonna go live. Wow. I like this pop of like a lighter shade in the middle. You guys, I don't know. So I'm going to be spraying this it says dewy makeup spray. All over my face. Hello, welcome to a disastrous disastrous makeup video. I don't even know. Does this lip suit me? I'm trying to make sure my face dries. Anyway guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome